You've clicked on this video because you're unfulfilled. You could be projecting your problems in the comment section of videos like mine. You could be being an aggressive drunk, and you could also be just a downright idiot. So in today's video, I'm going to explain to you why you need to hop on a version of self-improvement. I'm going to explain why you're unfulfilled in your life and why self-improvement can help you, because a lot of people in their lives, what I've noticed, especially in the UK, in Britain, they are unfulfilled. They are not aligned to their true purpose, and this is leading to a culture where people are projecting their problems onto other people. They are deeply unhappy and they're trying to bring other people down. So the purpose of this video is to try and get you aligned to your purpose through a regime of self-improvement I'm going to recommend, so stick to the end of the video. If you don't know who I am, I'm Jaden Harris. I'm a content creator here on YouTube. I talk about social issues and men's self-development. Ultimately, I'm a men's mental health advocate. If you're interested, by the end of the video, I have a coaching link down in the description, so just click that if you're interested. So let's talk about the first problem, which is people like to project their problems. And I see this in the comment sections of my videos a lot, and other content creators I speak to, I see that they are encountering the same problems. People like to project their own problems onto other people. They like to insult other people, and they like to behave in a way that they wouldn't do really in real life if they saw me face to face, or if they saw anyone face to face. It's ultimately the fact that they are behind a keyboard. And what being anonymous kind of allows them to do is really project their own problems onto other people. What do I mean by projecting their own problems? So they may have problems with anger, they may have trauma that hasn't been dealt with, they may have just general aggressiveness, mental health problems that they haven't dealt with, and this will manifest itself through their mind, through their words, and what they type on the keyboard. And they will tend to resort to insulting people they disagree with or find threatening to themselves. And they find that other people threatening to themselves because the person they find threatening is in a better position than themselves. And that's what I find in the UK, in Britain. A lot of people project their problems because they are insecure, they're deeply insecure about their own position in life. So I'm going to tell you a story about hospitality. So I was working recently, and I work in hospitality, and some woman was having a go at me and her husband for the fact that the car parking machine was outside the hotel. Like, I have no control over the car parking machine. I have no control over the company that decided to put the car parking machine outside. And they're like, oh, you're forcing us to go out in the rain. That's not good customer service. And I understand where she's coming from. But the fact that she was having a go at me in quite an aggressive manner and quite a snobbish manner said to me that she was projecting her own problems. And this is a common issue that we find in hospitality. A lot of people are rude. They're not genuinely how they would treat their own family or friends. Now, I'm not saying you should treat strangers as your family or friends. I'm saying you should treat strangers with respect and recognise the logic behind what you're saying. So this woman clearly lacked logic, and she was saying, the car parking machine's outside, this is ridiculous, it never used to be here, and it's raining outside. And if you actually logically think about it, it's not always raining. So the fact that it's outside, it could be it's summer half the year. So what she's on about, I don't know. But the last point before I get you onto a strict regime of self-improvement is the fact that I was out last night, and people under the influence of alcohol are extremely aggressive. Alcohol naturally makes people aggressive, but it just gives people a confidence or an arrogance, I should say. Alcohol gives people an arrogance, and they're left in the morning feeling depressed and down, and they're wondering why their life's so bad because they are drinking the alcohol. Now, I will have people attacking me in the comment section. I'll have people projecting in the comments saying, oh, you're telling people not to drink alcohol. No, I'm saying in moderation. Alcohol in moderation is fine, but you need to know your limits, and a lot of people, unfortunately, do not have the self-control and do not know how to control their own limits. So that's another problem. So how can you fulfill your life's purpose? How can you align yourself to a purpose that fulfills you? There's really one thing that I would recommend, and that is getting into a routine. I would recommend that to a client. I would recommend that to anyone watching my channel. Getting into a strict routine where you're improving yourself regularly through daily habits, self-improvement habits, is how you're going to find fulfillment, because ultimately you will find the path that aligns with you. And that's something I was struggling with personally. I was struggling with finding a right path, finding purpose, finding motivation, because I was trying all these online businesses. I was trying this, I was trying that, and ultimately I failed because it wasn't aligned to what I truly wanted to do. But I found that I wanted to create content and help people, young men, on their self-improvement journey through coaching. That's what I want to do. And the ultimate message is to find a routine that helps you. So I find going to sleep at a regular time, waking up at a regular time, doing the same morning routine, including in that morning routine meditation, including a shower as soon as you wake up. So as soon as I wake up and then I get in the shower. That's the first thing I do. I get ready, get fresh for the day. And that sets me in a good mindset. And then I'm thinking, what other tasks shall I pursue? What other tasks shall I go on? What other things should I do? And I usually end up meditating and then going to the gym. Meditation, I made a video about this before, so check my channel out if you want to watch a video about meditation. I meditated for 14 days and I still meditate to this day. Meditation helps you align your mind and narrow your focus, but with a big picture. I recommend a guided meditation by Alan Watts. It's really good, and I think you'd benefit from it extremely, because a lot of people like to say that meditation is a bunch of hippie wish-washy nonsense. It is not. I'm not a hippie, and I can guarantee you meditation has benefited my life massively. So ultimately what I'm trying to say is you need a strict routine, and if you identify with any of these problems, if you're able to logically reason with yourself and say, yeah, I do project my own problems onto other people, and it's okay to admit that you project and have all these problems. It's okay to admit that, and that's the first step in the journey to improving. But you've got to have the logical awareness to be able to do that. You have to have the self-humility to look inside and introspect. If you have problems, if you speak to members of hospitality companies awfully, then you need to work on that. And if you're especially an aggressive drunk, you need to work on that. I'm not one of these self-improvement autists. I'm not one of these people that say, oh, you need to cut alcohol out of your life completely. It's okay to drink every now and then, and that's what I do. But if you are unfulfilled, this was the video for you. And if you want to pursue a strict routine and you want guidance and accountability, I offer men's accountability coaching, and that's linked in the description down below. So you can book in for a free 15-minute call, and we'll see if we're a good fit for each other. So I'll see you in the next video.